I'm trying to get him flat, right? So one thing, for him to keep his base, his hands and his hips need to be under him, right? His hands are under him, his knees are under him, which is keeping his hips under him, right? So what do you think I need to do from an offensive point of view to flatten him out? Right? I need to get his hands and his knees away from each other, right? Make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, so the first way that I'm doing that is with my jam. So right now, see how close his hands and his knees are? Now I jam, his hands are forward, there's some space here. But that's not quite enough to get him to his belly. The next thing I'm gonna do after I jam is I'm gonna throw this knee in front of his knee, and I'm gonna use this hand right under his arm like a shallow spiral, right here. So that's my ride, is I'm jumping straight to that, right? So looking like full speed, it's gonna look like this. I'm on top, I jam, and then I'm throwing knee in front. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm holding this arm forward now, and I'm using this knee to pull his knee out, to flatten him out. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So this is an alternative to chopping. You can chop here as well. This is just what I like to do. So I'm on top, I'm cupping, on his belly, I'm jamming, and going straight into this knee. Notice how my knee isn't on the ground. It's just above his knee, and it's right in front, on his side. Then I'm using this pressure to pull this knee out, right there, and I can flatten him out. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Does everyone see that? Let's go from the other side. So watch how I throw this knee in front. So I'm here. Again, I'm in good position. This knee is aiming towards his butt, so I can drive forward. My chest is up on his back. Some of you guys were starting a little off to the side. If I start to the side here and I go to jam, I don't have my pressure going straight forward. If anything, it's either going off to the right, falling, or I'm pushing him sideways, which I don't want. I want my pressure to go straight up his spine. So I need my chest to be centered on his spine. So I'm jamming here. Right after I jam, I'm throwing this knee in front. All right? So if Tim moves out the way, my knee is across like this. So my body's forward, but my knee is sideways because I'm blocking his knee off. So he comes back, right here, I jammed him. My knee is sideways in front. Then I'm using that knee to pull him out and stretch him out, flat. Notice how I still have the thigh press on the left. I'm shallow with my right hand under his chest, keeping that arm from coming back, and I'm pulling his knee out with my knee. One more time, the other way. That's good. So one more time, I'm jamming here. Once I get those hands up, I'm going, my hand goes shallow here, blocking, right around his bicep, under his armpit, and my knee goes in front. Then I'm just stretching right here to get him flat. All right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you watch here, go on your base. Tim can try to keep his knees under him if he wants. Go ahead and try to keep your knees under you from here. Try to keep your knees up. He can keep that under him all he wants. It's not going to work. All right? Because there's a pressure here, right? So you can't really see it, but I'm going down into his thigh as I pull it back. So if I'm here, I'm not just trying to scrape. I'm going down into it and pulling it back at the same time. Okay? So you're going to be pushing down into this thigh as you pull it out. And that's going to create a lot of pressure on that leg. Does that make sense? Any questions? All right, 1, 2.